Hello, YouTubers. How are you doing? I hope you are all well, blessed, and highly favored. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that you guys are hitting the bell, okay, so that you're getting the notifications. Because I did start doing lives, but I haven't been seeing anybody on my live. So make sure that you're checking the bell so you're getting notifications, all right, for my lives especially. Um, I don't know if that's has anything to do with that. I'm sure it does, and also YouTube too, not doing their job, all right? But yeah. If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation, you could do that on my Cash App or my PayPal at any time. But more than anything, thank you for being here. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe to my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Instagram. If you need any help with your personal life, you can email me at cardinastephanie213@gmail.com. If you need a reading or any help, a healing, or anything I can help you with, it will be different prices for all of you. So just hit me up at my email, okay? cardinastephanie213@gmail.com. Make sure you always come to this channel with a pen and a paper. Those of you that don't know me, welcome. My name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am a starseed, a light worker, an angelic being, a high priestess, a prophetess, a teacher, a healer, and many other things. But those are a few of my titles. Here to help humanity, here to help to create heaven on earth, to break generational curses, and bring justice to the unjust, and many other things. But those are a few. I want to thank you all for being here. Like I've been saying the last month or two, you guys need to make sure you're watching my videos on here and on TikTok. I am going to have some giveaways later on. I will have some different things made up that I will do. They will be unique gift baskets that I will make of my own. And there will be some giveaways. But you have to be watching my channel. Make sure you are liking, share, subscribe. Make sure that you are inviting others to the channel, all right? So what I just heard God told me and the angels. So this is how I'm going to do this. And it's going to start like today. So if you come across this video, I'm going to start saying this in all my videos. Whoever refers the most people, all right, to the channel, that's how you're going to win these baskets, all right? That's going to be the way that you're going to win. I need to know, so you're going to have to put it in the message box. You're going to have to give me the person you referred, all right, their page, the name, the person's name, and their page. And it has to be a legit person and page, not no fake pages. Because if I go on there and I only see it's like a fake page and no other names and you're just doing that, then no, it's not going to work. And you know I'm a medium, a reader, and a psychic, so you know I'm going to know if you're lying or not. So however many people you refer to my channel, okay, to whether it's here or on TikTok. So that's how you're going to win the boxes. So that'll start today. I mean the boxes, yeah, the baskets that I make. Do your breathing technique. Breathe in 2 to 3 times, and then we could get started. Do not come to this channel with any hidden agendas, plot schemes, any dark magic, black magic, voodoo. Everything you do here will be returned back to you times forever. Know that my channel is well protected by being seen and unseen. Let me put an order of protection around this reading. Father God, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, ascending masters, elders, oracles of love and light, I ask that you put a white velvet orb of protection around my crown chakra, my third chakra, my throat chakra, and the rest of my chakras, all the way to my feet, embedded into Mother Gaia, as big as the earth and as far as the universe. I ask that you put a white velvet orb of protection around my crown chakra, my third eye, and my throat chakra. Again. I ask that you put a magnetic field of orb of protection around us as big as the earth, as far as the universe, from the north to the south, from the east to the west, in all directions, from all low-vibing, dark, demonic energies of any kind. From telepathic communication, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clear consciousness, telekinesis, teleport, teletransport, and any other gifts that may interfere with what needs to be said here. Thank you, Father God, for allowing me to be a vessel of light. Let's get started. So I got a lot of downloads. I did one yesterday and I'm doing another one today. Make sure you have your pen and paper. Some of this, it could be for you. It could be for somebody you know. It could be for somebody you're attached to. All right? It could be, and some of it might not be for you. Only take what resonates, okay? Some of this is for specific beings, specific individuals. When I do get to the specific parts, I will specify on who needs to be listening to certain parts, okay? So let's get started. These are my downloads that I have gotten yesterday, all right? But I've been sick. I haven't been feeling good. So I was only able to do one video yesterday. All right, let's get started. So, okay, something's going to be exposed about diabetes, all right? About man-made sickness that has brought about diabetes, all right? There's going to be something that will be exposed about diabetes and making humanity sick. So be ready for that, because that will be coming out. Many celebrities and involvement. So there's going to be a lot of people exposed that are famous, celebrities. They could specifically come from Texas. These are individuals that are celebrities. They either come from Texas or they live in Texas. These are celebrities that are going to be exposed for being involved with the dark and doing dark things to God's chosen beings, okay? Give me a second. I'm looking at something. Okay. It says also healthy kids. So right now the universe was giving me a download, like they really want us to work on our kids being more healthier. They want to stop, like, diabetes, obesity, all right, doing more physical education in schools, more recreations. So, you have physical education and also letting the kids play outside, recreation, or doing whatever type of, game sports to keep them moving more than they're sitting, okay? It says, chosen ones, alpha feminines, many did not know. A lot of you could be karmics, you could be of the dark, you could be in the spiritual war, you could be on the dark side, and you did not know that a lot of us chosen beings are actual, like myself, that I am an alpha female, okay? A lot of you didn't know that. So a lot of these beings that you're going against, they're alpha alpha males and alpha females, okay? That's why they're very strong. They run the pack. They run their own, they don't run with the pack. They are the pack. Exposure of water and pipelines and illness and chemicals in water. So there's going to be exposures in many states, countries about water, all right? The water not being good, having chemicals, and the pipelines, all right, causing illness and giving people chemicals in their body, okay? So that's going to be an exposure. So, a lot of this has come out several times already in this lifetime, but there's going to be a lot more, all right? For people that did not get in trouble, or for people that thinking that they're getting away with things in states or countries, no, you're going to be exposed. Because of your water and you knowing exactly about the water being messed up and allowing humanity to drink it and get sick, you're going to receive karma for that, okay? Some names that were coming out, so any of these names could be you, it could be someone you're attached to, it could be enemies, karmics, it could be people worldwide. So take it how it resonates. Adele, Angela, Tristan, Celia, Elizabeth, Emma, Flora, Jennifer, Jessica, Jim, John, Jonathan, Katrina. Last names: Demler, Sherma, Guesting, Bush, Burlett, Bush, Davis, Bustle, Dune, Duchamp, Billmack, Davis, Farmer. First names: Lisa, Lydia, Margaret, Michelle, Ruthie, Sarah, Shannon, TD, Tammy, Whitney. Okay, so those are a lot of names that I was getting. Exposure, records of all illegal involvement to finances. There's a lot of records that are going to be exposed about illegal involvement to finances. So whoever was have any deals with anything involving illegal finances, you're going to be exposed. The streets division came out. Something about the street division. The jail, Division 3. If you know anybody that's in a Division 3 jail, they are going to be exposed. They are karmics, going to be exposed for something happening. Anybody in Division 3 jails, or anybody coming from the street division. There's going to be karma. Exposures of corporations, federal governments, foundations, individuals pertaining to illegal events. Again, exposures for corporations, federal governments, foundations, individuals pertaining to illegal events. American Airlines, something's going to come out about American Airlines. Campaign exposures, that just came out in my TikTok video right now too. That's so weird. All this I was from yesterday. I wrote down that I got my downloads, and then I just did a reading with the cards on TikTok, and it was talking about a campaign that somebody won a campaign in a bad way, and it came out like 3 different cards came out verifying it. So here again it says campaign exposure, board members reported, number 38. Something about number 38. It could have been 38 people involved. It could be number 38. Look up angel number 38. See what you get. Something about gifts. So there was people abusing their gifts that they were getting in campaigns, not doing the right things with it. There's going to be exposure about North Texas. North Texas is going to be exposed. Names, again, Tracy, David, Michael, Elizabeth, Elise, Mary Kay, Mike, Sherry. Last name, Waddell, Waddell, Stefanski, Stefanski, Goed, Goede, there's some, they were giving me a download about Mike. All right, Mike is a ex-cop, a Chicago ex-cop that I knew, and that now he was working on the side being a private detective. Yesterday God was showing me that he was involved with coming against me with many others to work against me. It says involved and worked with my karmics against me. Him and many others are involved with the company Wake Up Now that I was involved in. And they were trying to steal my gifts or know what I had. So they're going to be exposed for that. This ex-Chicago cop. All right. He's a detective. He works for himself. And he was in the company Wake Up Now with me and many others. God exposed him to me yesterday, which I already knew a long time ago. But God showed me that again yesterday. Wells Fargo Towers. There's going to be exposure. Some will be blessed. Oh, some are going to be blessed, God was showing me yesterday. Like, you're going to go on a trip. You're going to like rent a nice lake house. There's going to be a boat, a fishing dock. Like, everything's going to be right there for you. But you're going to be blessed. Some of you are going to go on a vacation or to some place like that. It's going to be like a lake house, and there's going to be boats and everything. But everything's going to be right there for you. Oh, it's getting so cold, you guys. Or the dead came in. This room just got cold as ice. Oof, shit. Some of you will find out you knew each other before in other lives. This has a lot to do with God chosen ones and karmics. So a lot of you chosen ones and karmics, a lot of you, you're going to find out that you knew each other in other lives, or you may not have remembered, but the other ones that were coming against you knew who you were, and they're your karmics. But all of this is going to come out. Hoping to make a collaboration, but needing to realize this is not a competition. So some of you twins and your soulmates, you're needing to realize that you're meant to come together, twins and soulmates, or the 144,000 chosen ones, starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, that we're meant to collaborate and work together for God and for the universe, but not to be competing with each other. This is not a competition. It says, some of you that are doing bad, that you don't see a problem with your ugly ways. All right? God was saying, like, you're doing a lot of things, but a lot of you don't see a problem with it. But God's like, no, but your ways, they have to change. Your mindset has to change. It's causing yourself a problem in the world. Something in Birmingham, Alabama will be exposed, okay? This could have been something from long ago. They said something about racism. Something's going to happen worldwide about Birmingham, Alabama, and it has to do with racism. It's going to be exposed. It could be a good thing. or it could be some things being exposed that were not so good, or it could be both. All right. They gave me the name Andrea, all right, but they were telling me the Andrea they were speaking about is this girl from my old neighborhood, from Armitage and Damon, all right, the hood, something about her and involvement with me. I'm not sure exactly, but her name came up. They showed me her name. Many mayors are going to be exposed. So there's many mayors around the world that are going to be exposed for doing dark things, okay? Paying mayors to get their a lot of mayors are going to be exposed for paying people to get their kids involved, like to be famous or to get them on a TV show, or trying to use their authority to get their kids to be somebody, because of who they were. Okay, whether forcing people or paying people, but so their kids could get a spot or be well known. These mayors are being exposed for that. The name Peggy came out. So if that's you, someone you're attached to, it could be an enemy or a karmic. I know one Peggy, all right? She could be involved with something that has to pertain to me. I don't know. While temperatures are dropping, things are getting heated up worldwide before the year ends. So God's saying, while, like I just said, it was cold in here, but God is saying, humanity, while the temperature is dropping and it is getting colder, you need to know things are really going to be getting heated up worldwide because a lot of exposure is coming out. Okay? Timing is critical for Stephen Satan and his initiative. So right now, before the end of the year, all right, that's why things are getting heated up on the light side and the dark side. Stephen is trying to get him as many souls as he can get, all right? So he's using his demons and his little heathens to sacrifice as many souls and bring as many souls as he can by the end of the year. But he's foolish. That this war is won already. I mean, that's over with. I hate to say that, but it is what it is. But that doesn't mean these little demons and heathen, these karmics, are not trying to get people to sacrifice to take to Satan, because that's the stupid shit they do. There's going to be exposures in the NFL, sports, regarding relationships. There's conference calls exposed. So there's some NFL, sports, something about the NFL, sports. There's some type of relationships that are going to be exposed. There's proof with conference calls. First name, O'Reilly, what is this? Carlene, Black, Brenda, Mac, Jeff, Ventro, Steve, Chain, Vanessa, Linda, Kravitz, Cheryl, I don't know what this says. Lepof, Lepof, Amanda, Held, Jacqueline, Giblin, Bianca, Jay, Flynn, Winkenbeck, last name Winkenbach, Kelly, Maurici, Donna, Chapalo, Michael, Gabe, Grab, Lynn, Grappion, Grappone, Joseph, Kay, Victor, Ivan, Mary, Martin, Joliet, Key, Gary, Duncan, Christine. I don't know what that says. Goodner, Ann, Jason, Balak, Bridget, Charmin, Dune, Elizabeth, Jessica, De Jesus, Monica, Keezer, Sean, Shaney, David, Gregson, Ann, Sally, Patrick, Callies, Nicholas, Dalger, Megan, Barrows, Jarrett, Carrie, Susan, Larry, David again, Eric, Michael, Lakerson, Christopher. Those are all the names I was getting. Hannigan, Margaret, Hampson, Megan, Byler, Linda, Heldigo, Ron, Gino, Hickey, Jarling, Scott, Grouper, Richard, Gallagher, Saul, Joyce, Allen, Spinner, Stephen, B, Barry, Eckerson, Cindy, Carrie, Peter, Donna, Ross, Lindy, Sarah, Edward, Kathy, Sue, Davis, Emily, Patricia, Lacey, Michelle, Lisette, Kathleen, Redmond, Tara, Terry, Whitney. The funny thing, a lot of those names are people, places, and things that have been in my life. So I know a lot of those names are going to be exposed about people from my life since I was a little girl until I was an adult. It could be many. It could be the same for you. Take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. Exposures of karmics doing and sending magic to chosen ones and families through pets. They did this all summer. The neighbors are involved. So a lot of people are a lot of these karmics are going to be exposed for sending magic to chosen beings, pets, like bad energy to the pets. And a lot of these people, their neighbors too, that are involved, being paid by these karmics to bring to start havoc with chosen beings neighbors. I know they were doing it to me all summer. So they're all these people are going to be exposed for this, these karmics. Something's going to come out about Ivanka Trump. There's going to be some exposure, something about her. Something about her is going to come out in the news. Major gifts coming to chosen ones, those that have done the work. A lot of you, God was showing me that a lot of us, a lot of beautiful gifts are going to be coming your way. For those that have done the work, something is going to happen in the Gulf Coast, so be paying attention. It could have been past, present, or future, but something about the Gulf Coast. Again, American Airlines, there's going to be some type of, it could be a plane accident. It's either going to be exposed, one that has happened already, or it's going to be an accident that's going to occur, and it's going to be on the American Airlines. You need to pay attention to December 3rd, December 9th. December 3rd and December 9th, something's going to happen. January, big things are coming, God says, in January. Something about Neiman Marcus. Some of you could like to shop there. Some of you could work at Neiman Marcus. Something could come out about Neiman Marcus. First name Sherry, last name Brown. Lori Jones. So if your name is Sherry, you know a Sherry, you're attached to Sherry. Sherry could be enemy or karmic. Your last name is Brown, you know a Brown, you're attached to Brown. Brown could be a karmic or enemy. Lori or Jones, okay? Lori Jones. Something exposed with why the government is being exposed, saying, oh, there's going to be something that's going to come out about the government and them talking about they're going to be exposed because it's like they're like some of them are like why should we have to worry about them? It's like them literally saying this about the military, the government, and they're going to be exposed for not taking care of their military officials the right way because they're over here, oh, why should we have to take care of them? And it's like some proof of them talking bad about the military, about the very men that work for them and do what they need them to do, and yeah, they're going to be exposed. How you going to say how dare you think that you're going to down the military after they're the ones putting their lives on the line for you, and then you're going to treat them, you're going to like talk down on them or feel like they don't deserve what they deserve? No, that's not right. You're being exposed, whoever that's pertaining to. So there's going to be a lot of exposures coming out about crimes in schools, churches. It says they need change big time. Healthcare as well. There's going to be a lot of exposures coming about bad things happening in school, churches, all right, because there needs to be change, and especially in the healthcare. You need to look up December. Be watching now. Something's going to happen on December 10th. There's going to be exposure pertaining to a person named David. You could be David. They were saying he's a Leo. Something about David and him being a Leo. He's going to be exposed about something. Many disasters are coming, big and small. That's what the universe was telling me. That it's already happening. It's been happening. Family members are being exposed. Well, if you're a chosen being, a lot of your family members are being exposed. Or if you're just a regular person, your family is going to be exposed about what they were doing to you or to whoever you're attached to in the dark. Investigations are going on worldwide. Many are being questioned. Many of you need to know, viewers and humanity, there's a lot of investigations going on worldwide because a lot of exposure is coming out about a lot of things. Especially because the world is changing. We are trying to create heaven on earth. So there's a lot of different investigations going on to better this planet and to bring the bad guys out of the dark. And remove them from the planet, okay? Many black dark witches are responsible for many disasters. God, the universe was showing me yesterday a lot of these witches that have gifts and powers, that they're responsible for a lot of these disasters. They because they have, a lot of them have gifts, just like the people in the government. They can make it rain, store, they put stuff in the atmosphere. It's the same thing with these black witches, except they have gifts. They can make the weather change, they can make a tornado come, they can make that hurricane come, or anything, okay? But they're going to be exposed for that, because a lot of lives were taken because of them committing these disasters worldwide. So they're accountable for every life that was taken. 144,000 commit to 3 actions you will take over the. Oh, they were saying for the 144,000 star seeds, light workers, angelic beings, and chosen beings, they want all of us to make take 3 actions, something that we're going to be faithful to and we're going to be committed to. There has to be 3 different things for the next few months, or then, for the next, it says few months, but I wanted to just say for the next couple of years, okay? You have to be committed to something for 3, okay? 3 different things. International media is going to be exposed. The media, Boston specific, DC especially. There's going to be a lot of exposure coming out about the media, the news, the TV, what's not real, the lies that they've been doing, all the things that they've been doing in the dark. They will want to share your passion. What? They will want to share your passion to travel worldwide and how it started for you. So a lot of people, the world's you might be on the news. They're gonna want to know, what made you who you are, especially if you're chosen. You're gonna be like, if you become worldwide, known, you're gonna be questioned like, why is it that you do what you do? What do you like about it? What's your passion? How did you get started? So many people are going to want to know who you are, why you are the way you are, what got you motivated. It says, my throat is killing me, you guys. Measles. The measles are going to come back very strong. Something's going to be exposed worldwide about the measles. It's going to come back again real strong. It says exposures, but the measles already came, right? Or is that the monkey chicken pox? I don't know, but there's something about measles that was coming out yesterday. Exposure, veterans' history, how they are forgotten and treated. So there's going to be a lot of exposures about veterans, how they, like I just said about the military, the government not treating their veterans right, or the military. And they're going to be exposed how a lot of these veterans are not, looked after, how they're forgotten, how they're not taken care of. All this is going to come out worldwide, how they're not being treated fairly and taken care of in the right ways. There's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be made in the VA hospitals that the universe field needs to be made. The name Stephen kept coming out a lot. So I know my grandfather has a lot to do with anything that has happened in my life. He's responsible for a lot of things pertaining to me. All right. For you could be Stephen. You could be attached to a Stephen. Stephen could be your enemy or a karmic. For me, it was my grandfather. And then it's funny because in my other reading, Christopher, the name Christopher has been coming out a lot. So the name Christopher came out yesterday, and then it was weird because it was like Christopher Cousins. So it was like God was showing me like your cousins are involved with something pertaining to you. All right. It could be they could be specifically could be talking to me about my cousins, my family, and for you, it could be your cousins, your family. All right. That they're involved with coming into your life, interfering you, or trying to come against you. It says girls are in an occult with bad energy doing all this bad voodoo. So there's a lot of women that are involved coming against me and God's chosen beings, the 144,000. A lot of these, I say girls, they're women, but obviously they're little girls acting like little girls. And these girls, they're all in occults that are doing all this magic every day, all day, trying to come against me and God's people, the 144,000. A lot of these witches, they're sacrificing animals as well as killing human beings. So that's all going to come out. Something's going to come out about Pasadena, California, involved with God's chosen beings. They will be exposed. Something about Pasadena, California, them being involved with God's chosen ones, they will be exposed. Whether these are religious people or people that live in Pasadena or come from there, they're going to be exposed for coming against God's people. Someone will start a fire and die, or others will be dead. So this, and it's so weird. I wrote all this down yesterday, you guys, because I was watching movies, and today I just did a reading, a live on TikTok, and the fire came out on there too. So you guys watch and be careful. Karmics are very sick, and their children and family are receiving karma. A lot of these karmics right now, they're very sick, and their own kids are getting sick because of the bad that they did. So their children are receiving karma, and so is their family. There's some sisters that are witches. They could be fighting over the same masculine, or but there's some sisters fighting. They're not speaking to each other. They're karmics because they're fighting over the same man, or they're fighting because they're getting caught up with. And when yesterday God, the angels and ancestors, they're like the Kardashians. So there's something about them, they're going to be exposed. Something about sisters fighting. It could be about a masculine. It could be about some information coming out about them. But something about the Kardashians is going to be exposed. And sisters fighting with each other about whatever they're doing in the dark. The name Diana came out. The name Aubrey came out. My son's dog got out yesterday, you guys, and the lights turned off in the kitchen. So I was like, oh my God. He broke out of the cage and came out, and right when he did, it was weird, like all the lights started flickering off and on. So that made me feel like my son or some of my other ancestors were here. But something was in this house yesterday. Okay, they were trying to give me a sign about something. There's going to be Chicago, Illinois. So something definitely going to come out about Chicago, Illinois. It could be about karmics. It could be about anything happening in Chicago, Illinois. The name Jake came out. There is a Jake over here across the street. I don't know if he's involved with something, but his name, the name Jake did come out. It could be any name Jake worldwide, though. We're reading for the whole world. Twin soulmates are going to be coming together. Some of these twins and soulmates that are going to be coming together, they're going to be combining their families because these people already have kids of their own. Karmics are very evil / now magic. These karmics have been very evil, okay? They've been doing magic every day, all day, okay, and still are to this very moment. But everything, little do they know, everything they're doing is only being reversed back to them. Has reversed what they wanted for God's chosen ones, they are getting. So a lot of these karmics, they're all messed up. They're sick in body. Their kids, their families are getting it. It's because of their own karma. It's not because nobody else is doing magic back to them or hurting them. It's because God, it's being reversed back to them. What you put out into the universe is what you get back. That's what a lot of people need to get right now. Whatever you're saying or whatever you're doing right now in the world is what you're receiving back. Okay? Well, example, magic has a lot of you, you're losing your abilities, you're losing your powers, your magic. It's being taken away from you. It says they are struggling with money. A lot of these karmics, they're struggling with money right now. They can't even afford things. Their cards are declining. So a lot of these karmics, for doing all this bad and wishing bad on other chosen beings, God's people, they're losing money, all right? Their cards are being declined. Everything's being declined. You know, and they made me think of this one woman when I was working in the gas station not too long ago. She kept coming in, and I knew, like, right when she came, there's like they were pointing her out to me over and over again, that she was there watching me. And it was weird because the last time I saw her, it's like I didn't know if she was stealing in the store or whatever, but she ended up going up there, and the other person I was working with took her, but her cards declined, so she had to leave everything. But I think her purse was already filled, but the whole time she was watching me. And I knew it because she had came in several times, so I knew she was a karmic. It was just weird. It's like I knew something about her. So karmics or masculine are getting exposed for sleeping with underage beings. So a lot of these karmics, they're being exposed for sleeping with underage human beings. Okay, karmics be these some of these human beings they could have slept with, they could have known they were underage, but then again, some of these underage beings were lying to these masculines or telling them that they were a certain age when they were not that age. Okay, they knew that they knew they were young, and they lied to them, telling them that they were older. So a lot of things need to change in this world, because these people that are underage that are doing that, they need to be receiving karma and be responsible as well. And furthermore, what are you doing out in the street? Where's your parents at? Karmics are being haunted because of their karma. So a lot of these karmics right now, they're being haunted. They're being attacked by ancestors, gods, goddesses, elders, ascending masters, because of all that they have done. They were showing me that a lot of these karmics, that they have been messing with me for the last 3 years very hard. There's a lot of individuals that have been working against me specifically for the last 3 years very hard. They're going to with black magic, voodoo, witchcraft, and they're going to be exposed. Many other for all my life, but these certain ones that have been doing it for the last 3 years, they're all going to be exposed. Many beings are dying that are dark and did ugly things to God's people. There's a lot of people passing away, and God, the angels and the ancestors are removing a lot of these people from the planet because they're refusing to change with the rest of humanity and ascend. The name Vanessa came out. A lot of it was also exposing yesterday. A lot of people are gonna need like an exorcist. A lot of you you don't know that a lot of God's chosen beings are here to do exorcists, to help a lot of you worldwide to get demons out of people, like the priests do. But we're gifted as well to do that. Someone who can cure people of evil spirits and demons. This woman is very gifted, can take out evil spirits out of or possessed being. Okay, so a lot of you didn't know that, those are some of our gifts that we could do for some of us. There's a lot of proof that's going to come out about a lot of these karmics, these bad black witches or warlocks, or people in general paying other people to do black magic, witchcraft, and put illusions around people. There's a lot of that exposure is going to be coming out. You need to know, they were telling me yesterday that you have to pay attention, because a lot of these bad spirits and energies and entities are jumping from body to body. So the devil, Satan and his liars, they can do that. They could jump from body to body. Like I told you, they could jump from animal to animal, and they could jump from body to body. Okay? So you need to know that. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Okay, and then it says spirits. Something about cats and the spirits, like being connected. All right, spirits are like cats. It has a lot to do with witchcraft. The cats itself and the spirits. All right. Give me a second, because I was looking for something. And I'm trying to see where it's at. See how the devil, he tries to be slick. Hold on, you guys. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. Maybe I already did it yesterday. Give me a second. I'm looking for something, but I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to stop there, but maybe I did it already on my other reading that I did yesterday. So that's what I have. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of celebrities that are going to come out. I had the actual names of some of the celebrities that they were talking about that they're going to expose from Texas. I know Kelly Clarkson was one of them. But there's some names. They might have came out in my other video yesterday. I should have did it yesterday, but I'm sick. I've been sick, so it's hard for me to do everything. But yeah, so that's what I have. Those are my downloads that I have. Make sure you watch the other download that I did the video yesterday. It will give you a lot of names. There was a lot of famous names that came out. And you see you see how the enemy is. He don't want me to see it. But maybe I can't find it because, like I said, I did it yesterday. But it did have the names of famous people. But a lot of these famous people, they're from Texas. So they're going to be exposed. All right? But just know, if you're famous and you came from Texas and you're doing bad, you know you're going to be exposed. All right? There was a few of them, a lot of them, they're country singers. They're going to be exposed. I know that. So I hope you guys are all taking care of yourselves. Pray for me because I'm sick. I'm being attacked day and night, even though, I mean, it ain't affecting me to the full force, but yeah, it still affects me. And I'm just, the weather and everything, but hey, it's a spiritual battle, right? I guess I have to deal with it until God says it, until God does what he's going to do. So that's what I have for you. I hope that resonated. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll see you later. Bye.